relatives, friends, subscribers, and those who are watching me for the first time in this channel. I am Tessie Alonzo Villanueva, your urban hydroponics gardener. In this vlog 7, which is actually the last topic of my webinar on hydroponics gardening for sustainable and healthy lifestyle, which was a half-day event of the People Management Association of the Philippines Corporate Social Responsibility Committee. What will I be discussing in this vlog? I'll be discussing two things. The first one is about how much money would you need to invest starting a hydroponics garden? Whether you're going to make use of the Kratky method or the one where you make use of the styro boxes, or whether you want to see how much your investment will be, should you choose the NFT method or what we call the nutrient film techniques, where this time what you make use of would be channels where water will be passing and recirculating. Okay, so what is the second thing that I will do? I'll also be teaching you how to compute your annual gross sales based on the number of plants that you will produce, and at the same time you will also learn how to compute your monthly net income and your return on investment. Why is it important for you to know what your return on investment will be if you go into hydroponics gardening, so that you will know whether it is worth all your efforts? Okay, so lastly, I will also be answering the questions that you raised in the chat box. So are you ready? We will now start with the video. Ano po ang gastos natin in terms of the Kratky? So this is my recommendation with you. Start with a box good for 15 heads. Okay? This is what will be your starter set. Kindly picture this para hindi ko siya uulitin one by one. Kindly picture it. Okay. All the things that I have highlighted here are the things that you will have to buy. Hindi ka naman pwedeng bumili ng tingi-tingi pa. You have to buy them. So yan. Okay? And then you will notice I placed here what is the cost for every material that you are using at first planting. You will notice sa first planting may kamahalan. Why? First investment yun. Pagdating sa second planting and above, marami ka nang mare-reuse na items. Okay? And except, of course, kung maubos na ulit yung supply mo, then you have to go back again and buy again your next set of supplies. So, magkanong total niyan? There. Mura lang po. Kung meron ka ng 2,112, then you can start your first box of Kratky. Pero ito po yung tip, yung mga mahilig sa inyo mag-shop online, kapag yung mga 11-11, 10-10, 9-9, yung mga ganyan, yan yung tawag nilang payday ba yun? Payday sale. That is the best time to buy. Why? Kasi ang laki po ang binababa ng cost ng mga different products. Kung hindi, mahal talaga siya. So, meron na kayong tip? Okay, we continue. We're almost running short of time. Okay, so this is your investment naman as far as the NFT 1 and 2 is concerned. You know, these are actual materials and also quantity, so that you can already see. Hindi ko na siya isa-isahin. So, you have your materials, fittings, electrical, and what you call the drill that would be needed, and also labor cost. And the total amount is
49,469.
yes.
Meron pang butal 30 centavos.
Oh, matagal mo naman yan gagawin. Kaya lang naman mura niyan kasi ang nag-design yung husband ko at siya rin nag-supervise. And then I just made use of my multi-skilled driver who at the same time knows how to do welding. Kaya ganyan lang po yung price niya. Okay? Now, let's move to the next one. Ito naman yung NFT ko. It is bigger. NFT 2, it is smaller, and the amount is 42,296. If you will notice, wala na akong nilagay dito na items for electrical and drilling. Why?
Kasi yung ginamit natin sa NFT 1, yung natira nun, ginamit natin for the NFT 2. Okay? So now, let's look at it. If I have a total of 1,248 plants, what will be my gross annual pay? Gross ito, gross sales. So assuming I have 1,000 heads, I just took 80%. Assuming lang na yung iba nasira or what. But the way I'm doing it, since I keep on planting, lahat ng slots ko actually napupunuan ko lahat yan. So if you look at it, napupuno ko din, I can still harvest 1,248 because I keep on replacing no? Kaya lang nag-iiba lang yung days off actually harvesting them. Pero ito na lang yung assumption ko, let's say, okay, 80% naging good until the end. So this is how much it will give me in return. Gross po yan, gross. Okay. Now let's move to the next one. Ito po yung monthly net income. Paki-picture na lang po. Okay. So I have all the items here and how I computed them. And then here is the first planting. Mahal po ang first planting. And then ito po yung second planting. And then I have some notes here saying na actually if you make use of coco peat instead of cylindrical foam or sponge, mas malaki pa rin yung kikitain mo. Ang maganda lang po kay sponge, pinapadali niya yung buhay mo in the sense that if you are working and you want a simple way of planting, dun po tayo sa madali. Kaya ang ginagamit ko po ay just the cylindrical sponge. So, titingnan mo lang yun, cost nun at saka yung cost of labor mo din, yun din ang titingnan mo. And then you notice, wala po akong nilagay sa labor cost because actually, I only get my helper when it is transplanting time para mabilis. Or the helper does not have to be there every day, maybe every other day, and not maybe the whole day. Ganun lang. But if, for example, I'm not doing anymore any consulting or assessment work, then I won't need a helper. I will just do it myself so that I will enjoy my garden the whole day. And then maybe just ask my house help to help me. Bigyan mo na lang ng additional tip yung house helper para naman ma-inspire siya to help you in the garden. So it's all explained there. Okay, so ito na yung net income ko per month. First planting, second planting, coming from NFT and coming from Kratky. Okay? Next one. Ito na po yung ating net income annual na. Okay, so lumalabas 271,886.84. Okay, next one. This one. This will show you now the ROI. If this is my net income, ang sinama ko lang po sa expenditures are the fixed items. Hindi ko na po sinama yung, what do you call this, the consumables, kasi fluctuating yun. No? So I didn't use them. But anyway, in the end, you will notice that you will still have this amount. If you have 66.20% ROI for what you spend, and yet you enjoyed a more healthy lifestyle, and your family benefited, so are your friends, they benefited from the fruit of your labor, that is so much bigger than if I just placed my money in the bank and continued living a very sedentary lifestyle. Do you agree with me? Health is wealth, so they say. So that is the best way I myself found as a way to help me at my age and at considering also my health conditions. Okay, so let me now summarize. Wow, last 8 minutes. So to summarize, you remember our slide? It was like this. Oh, so you remember my slide? Okay, so to summarize, today what happened is that you learned how to plant using hydroponic system. which you can start as a hobby for growing your own food. At the same time, it will make you maximize your time productively. It is keeping you healthy, happy, and have an additional source of income. It showed you how to transition from using soil-based to hydro water-based gardening. So, from a boring to an inspiring and fulfilling activity, from a sedentary lifestyle to a more active and healthy lifestyle. Instead of buying, you are now growing your own organic veggies. You are not a consumer, you are now a source of veggies. If you buy not so fresh lettuces, this time you have garden to table veggies. So how about your unutilized spaces around your area in your home? Then now you can maximize spaces for gardening. And lastly, this hobby will help you also generate additional income for you and your family. And so, and so, and so now here it is the last slide. Why cannot put- And so, thank you, and I hope I have inspired you to start gardening the hydroponics way for a happy, healthy, and fruitful and sustainable lifestyle.
So in ending this webinar, which actually I have passed on to you through 7 vlogs, let me say indeed when you go into hydroponics gardening, it will make you more physically, socially, and mentally well balanced. Okay? At the same time, it helps you earn some additional income as you enjoy a more healthy and balanced lifestyle. Okay, so it's already 2022, so it's time to say goodbye to a sedentary lifestyle and say hello to a more active, fruitful, and enjoyable or workable everyday life. By the way, you will see me again, don't you worry, because I will still be creating new videos that will create more interest for you in learning more about hydroponics gardening. So that means to say I will see you again. So my warm thanks to everybody. You've been very patient going through one vlog after another. And I do hope you enjoyed, you benefited, and you found all the vlogs worthwhile. I truly appreciate it very much, and I hope to see you in our future vlogs. Please invite your friends and relatives to watch my channel too. God bless, be safe, and a toast to a healthy life. Bye!